What if the deadliest predator wasn't a jungle-stalking brute, but a machine-fused war god in the sky? In Predator, Killer of Killers, we saw Yautja warriors clash with Vikings, samurai, and even 20th century soldiers. But none of them matched the sheer terror of the Sky Reaper, a cybernetic predator unlike anything we've seen before. This isn't just a hunter. This is a flying executioner, hardwired into his ship, armed with heat-seeking harpoons, mesh-wrapping orbs, and smart discs, with heated tendrils. He doesn't run through the trees, he rains death from the clouds. He's not just strong, he's engineered for total air superiority. Welcome back to your nerdy show. I'm your host, Spoiler Master. In this video, we're breaking down everything about this terrifying predator, from his mysterious origins during World War II to the brutal enhancements in his body and the twisted Yautja tech that makes him nearly unstoppable. Strap in, because this is not your average hunt, this is war. Let's dive into the anatomy and legacy of the Sky Reaper, the most advanced predator we've ever faced. A predator above the clouds, setting the stage. The story of the Sky Reaper begins in 1940s Florida, during the height of World War II. Here we meet Torres, the young son of a mechanic who dreams of being a fighter pilot. Despite lacking his father's mechanical skill, Torres learns early that to be a great pilot, you must understand your craft, inside and out. Drafted into the U.S. Navy, Torres trains under the no-nonsense Commander Vandenberg, who becomes a father figure of sorts. Vandy teaches Torres the hard truths of war, discipline, and mechanical integrity. That foundation is soon tested when an unseen enemy attacks their aircraft carrier. Planes are torn from the sky, men vanish, and then out of the smoke, a terrifying realization. This isn't a human enemy. An untraceable object cloaked in airborne decimates an entire squadron. In the wreckage, Torres finds a strange, spear-like weapon embedded in a jet engine. The weapon is heat reactive, activated by engine combustion, launching like a harpoon. This isn't alien technology we've seen before. It's more refined, more sinister. The game has changed. The Flying Fortress, Predator's death ship. Unlike traditional Yautja, the Sky Reaper doesn't stalk his prey on foot. He lurks from the sky aboard a massive cloaked ship, sleek in design and virtually indestructible. Human radar can't detect it. Even direct collisions with fighter jets barely dent its armor. This ship doesn't just serve as a base, it's potentially a life support system, an extension of the Predator himself. Cables snake from the cockpit and plug into the Sky Reaper's body. It's not clear if he's piloting the ship or if the ship is piloting him. He never steps outside, never engages in hand-to-hand combat. He has transcended the traditional Predator way. He is a new breed. Some fans speculate the Sky Reaper may be injured, perhaps crippled from a previous hunt. Others think this is intentional, a complete fusion of flesh and machine designed to optimize aerial hunting. Either way, the implication is terrifying. This predator doesn't chase his prey. He controls the skies and makes the world burn from above. Anatomy of a cybernetic monster. Let's break down the Sky Reaper's physical enhancements. First, the metallic eye patch. This isn't just a visual scanner. It overlays thermal vision, processes trajectory data, and links directly to his weapon systems. It is hardwired into his skull, bolted so deep that removing it would kill him. Then there's his chest plating. But this isn't armor. It's organic mechanical, piercing into his skin, fused with muscle and sinew. The tubing that coils into his body may provide nutrients or painkillers, or perhaps it connects him to the ship's core functions. Most disturbing of all, his legs are never seen. From the waist down, the Predator seems stationary, possibly merged into his cockpit like an aircraft pilot who never leaves the seat. His arms, while functional, are also cybernetically enhanced. They glisten under a translucent film, with visible sinew intertwined with alloy. His hands are armored gauntlets, each movement precise and programmed for death. And in one of the most shocking details of the design, he has no dreadlocks. To the Yautja, dreadlocks are more than just aesthetics. They are sensory organs tied to perception and reflexes. Their removal could signify exile, mutilation, or a voluntary sacrifice in pursuit of enhanced perception through technology. Either way, it is deeply symbolic. This is not a predator who follows tradition. He follows results. The Arsenal, weapons that redefine terror. The Sky Reaper brings to battle a selection of never-before-seen Yautja weaponry designed for high-altitude extermination. Heat-seeking harpoon gun. This weapon detects heat emissions from engines. Once locked, it launches a tethered harpoon that pierces a jet's core and yanks it from the sky. Unlike traditional spears, this is a blend of guided missile and grappling hook, devastating in both offense and precision. The net orb predators have used net launchers before, but this one is next level. It releases from a small orb mid-air, deploying a high-tension net that wraps around an enemy aircraft, then tightens until both machine and pilot are sliced into pieces. It functions autonomously, and nothing escapes it. Smart Disc 2.0 with heated tendrils. The iconic Predator disc returns, but now enhanced with rope-like heated cables. These lash outward during flight, snaring wings, rotors, and limbs, before pulling apart whatever they touch. It's surgical, it's violent, and it operates mid-air with disturbing efficiency. These aren't just weapons of the hunt. They are weapons of war, mass destruction tools optimized for the skies. Achilles' heel. Light sensitivity. Despite his terrifying power, the Sky Reaper is not invincible. During key moments, we see him falter when exposed to sudden bursts of light or heat. Fire from engine explosions, flashbang-style detonation, or flares cause him to recoil or lose target lock. This ties back to Yautja evolution, their homeworld. Yautja Prime is cloaked in yellow smog with minimal sunlight. Their visual systems evolved in dim environments, so the Sky Reaper, despite his enhancements, retains this biological vulnerability. Tactical use of light becomes the one human advantage in this aerial war.
It actually worked!
A ship that swims in a stunning sequence, the Predator's ship takes damage from a naval cannon and crashes into the sea. The crew assumes the hunt is over, but moments later, the craft resurfaces, fully operational, and resumes its killing spree. This moment is critical. It confirms that the Sky Reaper's ship is amphibious, designed not only for sky dominance, but underwater survival. This vessel isn't just a ship, it's a self-contained biomechanical fortress capable of adapting to any terrain.
Come on, you son of a bitch, shoot me down!
What sets the Sky Reaper apart? Unlike previous predators who hunt for honor or sport, the Sky Reaper feels more like a living weapon built for war. There's no hand-to-hand combat, no trophies taken, no screams of triumph. His goals seem programmed: eliminate aerial threats, decimate opposition, dominate the skies. It begs the question, was he once a regular predator, later mutilated and rebuilt? Or is he a prototype, a new cast of Yautja bred for technological supremacy? The lack of ritual, the absence of physical movement, and his deep integration with machinery suggest a shift in predator culture, a cybernetic revolution, maybe even a civil war within the species. What this means for the franchise. The Sky Reaper's inclusion in Killer of Killers opens new doors. We've had jungle hunts, urban hunts, space hunts, but never a dogfight in the sky. And certainly never a predator fused into a spaceship, raining automated death. If the Predator films continue in this direction, we could see a clash between tradition and technology. A future where feral warriors go up against cybernetic assassins. The Sky Reaper could be a prototype for the next phase of Yautja warfare. Even more exciting, the flintlock pistol featured in Prey returns in Killer of Killers, hinting at deeper continuity. If this cyber predator survived the World War II battle, he may still be out there, hiding, upgrading, waiting for another hunt. Our nerdy thoughts. The Sky Reaper isn't just another predator, he's a terrifying answer to a question we never asked. What happens when the most dangerous hunter in the universe becomes part machine? When honor is replaced with efficiency and tradition with programming? This cybernetic Yautja brings a cold, brutal edge to the franchise. And whether you admire his tech, fear his tactics, or mourn the loss of the old ways, one thing is certain, he is the most dangerous predator we've ever seen. Like, subscribe, and share if you want more deep dives into the Predator universe. There are many more monsters out there waiting to be revealed. And as always, watch the skies, because the Reaper still flies.
No, what the heck, I'll laugh anyway.